And hello and welcome to White Chocolate Podcast, episode 55.
55.
The double nickel. We are back in studio. Thank you for everybody for accepting our best of offering for last week. We were just busy. We were on spring break and we weren't anywhere even in the same state.
Near or dear to
for
one
most
another.
of the week. And then it just got to be timing. And we hate Zoom. I hate the Zoom episodes.
It's not good.
Because people can't see us. I haven't figured out how to record both. I got to talk to Cass.
I don't understand why we can't, though.
We should be able to, unless it's a limit that's placed on our account because of the fact that it comes through MCPS. So, anyway, so Will, it's episode 55. I have yet to title this episode, but maybe we'll come up with something. If not, I'll figure it out later. We're going to do three. I'm Dirk, by the way, and that's
still Will.
That's Will.
Yeah.
We are going to do three segments for you today: 1, 2, and the last one, and then I have a little joke at the end, a little joke. Mm-hmm. I'm anxious to see your no good brother, who will be back soon from California.
He will be. He's at the airport now.
Really?
He is.
Yay. I'm not just anxious because I'm hoping he'll sub for me. I take a couple days off, but I'm just anxious. I'm anxious to hear all about his
trip,
his wonderful trip.
You can follow him on TikTok.
I have seen quite a few.
Hannah.
I've seen their TikTok. Yes. It's quite enjoyable. I saw their trip to San Fran and their trip to L.A. and
very cool.
The tea garden ceremony.
That was really cool, actually.
Yeah.
That looked really cool.
So anyway, do you know the name of it for people that like other family that might want to check it out, or do they all know? Or if they know about TikTok,
the name of
whatever channel that's on, isn't it like Hannah and
Hannah? Yes.
Sorry, Hannah. Is it Hannah and Press or Press and Hannah? It would be like Hannah first,
probably.
Hannah and Press. Anyway, well, if you think of it, throw it out there. Will, today the first one I thought we'd do is a host chat about old slang phrases. So I wanted to start with this.
All right.
In the past, we've done. Your wife might appreciate that, but every time I say "in the past," it reminds me of the witch in Into the Woods, because she starts telling the story.
She hates that play.
Oh well, strike 3 for me. It's one of my favorites. Anyway, old slang phrase. We talked about new hip slang, and you quizzed me on hip slang of today.
I've given you some of the new slang.
You have. As a matter of fact, it wasn't this blue shirt that I look snatched in, but it was a different one.
You do have a shirt that makes you snatch.
Yeah, so in addition to me learning new slang, I thought, let's reverse the tables. Let's go back in time.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Oh, what tangled webs we weave. So I'm going to I did a Google search for old slang that is like out of date that people don't use anymore.
Okay.
And I thought it would be really funny to see if I didn't know a lot of these.
Oh, great.
To see if you know them or can guess. This could be one of our almost like a snake oil game where you're trying to make up what you think they could be.
I'm going to do my Dundee.
So I'm going to start with the first one here. And there are actually 83, so this podcast might take a while.
I'm not.
No, we're just going to do 10.
Oh.
We'll do 10. Will the phrase wet sock, a wet sock, what would a wet sock be? That guy's a real... I'll put him in context. I'll give you a context sentence.
You don't... I mean, should I guess first and then you give me a context?
Sure.
Let me guess first.
Okay.
And then you can tell me how wrong I am
with
the context sentence.
The context sentence?
A wet sock is what they used to say
You're right so far.
When they used to give somebody the old knuckle sandwich, they would sock them, but first they would lick that hand.
I gotcha. Or like the kiss of...
Yep, right in the eye.
Wet sock.
Right in the old kisser.
You know, socking somebody in the eye is a phrase for sure, so I can see that. Let me use it in a sentence.
Okay.
This is exactly what you did to me. Man, I don't want to invite that guy to the party. He's a real wet sock.
Oh, he's a downer.
Or just a dull person.
He's a Debbie Downer or a dull person.
It also could mean a limp handshake. So it's like shaking a wet sock.
Ew, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I'd rather the first one.
And it was more Australian. Was this phrase was kind of more Australian.
So you're giving me things that aren't even from America.
Well, you know.
Here we go.
Here we go. Second one, Will. A happy cabbage.
What?
Happy cabbage.
That's a
What is happy cabbage, Will?
Happy cabbage is what they used to call the wedge salad at a lot of different restaurants.
Is that different than the Cobb salad? I don't know what a wedge salad is.
The what salad?
Cobb. C-O-B-B.
Oh, with a B. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure what that was close to.
No, it's not close to anything.
Okay. Usually you do that when I say something.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Is a wedge salad where you just get a wedge
of iceberg? Is it iceberg?
Maybe.
Okay.
I love salad, but cut it up for me.
Yeah, I would appreciate that as well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
But that's what a happy
cabbage.
A happy cabbage is.
Let me use it in a sentence.
Okay.
Man, that dude just picked up that boat. He's got some happy cabbage.
A lot of money.
A lot of money for fun things.
Okay, so just for vacations, to gamble.
Happy cabbage is a sizable amount of money to be spent on self-satisfying things.
Well, that's fun. I'm going to start using that.
Yeah, that dude's got happy cabbage.
Not me, but...
No.
Some people do.
Some people do.
Yeah.
Oh,
gosh. What? Just read it. Get it out of there.
What's a pangwangle? Could you sit up? I can't see your face.
Oh, what now?
A pangwangle is Pangwangle. Pangwangle. Well, what?
That's the pronunciation for sure.
What else would it be? Wangly? Pangwangle. What is a pangwangle?
What is a pangwangle, Dirk? Let me tell you.
It's a great question.
It is a great question.
I ask it first.
A pangwangle is the...
How about this?
Okay.
It's an action.
No.
Oh,
I'm going to tell you what it is first. Don't you? I know. You don't know yet.
You're right. I haven't read that far in the list.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
A pangwangle is what they used to call the old doorstops that you could spring, and that's the noise it made. Pang.
Old, like in door shops, like
no, doorstops.
Like stops?
Like at the springy.
Not the bell at the top when you go into an old shop.
Spring that the cats and dogs sometimes play with.
My cat does play with it. So the pangwangle is the doorstop.
That's because that's the sound it makes.
That is very onomatopoetic of you. I agree.
Please tell me what a pangwangle is.
I'll use it in a sentence.
Okay.
You know, Jimmy's had a lot of tough times lately, but he's just a pangwangle. He just keeps going.
He's a tough summer gun.
Yeah, like
he's going to hang in there.
You stay happy in spite of life's misfortunes. Like he's a pangwangle, man. He just keeps going.
I can see how that fits.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, what does it mean if you're in the ketchup? What does it mean?
You're in the thick of it. Like you're in the rough stuff now.
Okay.
Okay. You're in the.
And ketchup is
bloody and red.
Red, and if you're
in the red,
that means
stop.
No,
that means
you're fiscally
irresponsible, and you lost money, so you better start saving because you're going broke.
There you go.
Okay.
In the ketchup meant the same thing as in the red or operating at a deficit. Okay. Flub the dub. Will, have you flubbed the dub recently?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Flub the dub.
If you're gonna flub the dub, I've heard like rub a dub dub.
Yeah. But never flub a dub dub.
I've heard flub a dub, but not flub the dub. But apparently it's
if you're gonna that's a come on, man, don't flub the dub. Don't
okay. Don't
blow this. Don't blow this chance.
Okay.
Don't blow this opportunity.
All right.
You only got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
So let me use it in a sentence. You're not far off, but let me direct you. Man, that guy had one job, but he just flubbed the dub.
He messed his job. He blew it.
Yeah, to evade one's duty. So I don't think you were too far off. Your job is to prepare the food, and you flubbed the dub.
Okay, you didn't. Yeah, didn't get it done.
Will.
Yes.
Yes. I think I just stroked out. Will.
Yes.
Can you tell me, this is a noun, a person, place, or thing. What is a pine overcoat?
That's a jacket made of pine needles, babe.
Okay.
I don't know why you would even think to ask me a question like that.
I just didn't think you knew, but darn if you did not know.
No, look.
A pine overcoat.
A pine overcoat.
Mm-hmm.
That is...
You would only need one of these.
Give me the sentence. I don't even... Pine smells...
He's not doing so good. He's going to be ready for a pine overcoat here soon.
Something when you pass?
Mm-hmm.
The casket.
The coffin, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, in the old days.
Okay.
So a pine overcoat was a coffin.
All right.
That
one actually makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Well, don't say of course, because some of the other ones don't make sense.
Well, no, not flub the dub. In the ketchup makes sense.
In the ketchup did, and pine overcoat, but
yeah.
Pang McGoyan or whatever you said.
Wet sock and a happy cabbage. I've heard people say cabbage for money.
That's fine. But the Pang look the
Pang Wangle.
No, don't give me that.
All right. Well, up to number 7. He's a butter and egg man. What's a butter and egg man?
Dirk, that's somebody that he's sneaky.
Okay.
Because butter is greasy and slippery, and he's just a
not to put words in your mouth.
No, but he's a greasy person, or she, or a woman,
Funny how many times that comes up. Or a woman,
Can you give me a sentence?
Yeah, it might be tough, but
was that the sentence?
He thinks he's all that, but when he gets to the city, he's a real butter and egg man. He thinks he's a big. He thinks he's a big fish in a small. Or he thinks he's the stuff, but really he's a big fish in a small. He's not that guy. Will.
Okay, you're not that guy.
No, a butter and egg man has nothing to do with breakfast. It says the term refers to a wealthy but unsophisticated small town businessman who acts like a playboy when he visits the big city. So he's a butter and egg man, I guess, like dismissive, like he's not all that. Okay, not all he pretends to be.
Don't follow that one, but okay.
That's okay. I
wonder how many people have gotten any of these right.
You know who has? Susan Austin.
Oh, of course.
She's gotten a couple of them.
Of course.
Because she probably studied in German. It's Das Butter and Eggmann. And she knows it in
Right.
And anyway,
let
me wipe off them.
Appreciate that.
Okay.
I don't like that sound.
I'm sorry. Number 8, Will. We got 3 left. What is a zib? Z-I-B. What's a zib?
That's an undercover cop.
Nice.
Yeah.
In a sentence, zib might be that guy doesn't know his rear.
Sorry, why do our brains do that? Like, why do they that's the first place my brain went. Like, why would a zib be an undercover cop?
Sounds like narc. It's short. He's a zib, man.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's just funny the way our brains work. Sorry.
A zib, let me use it in a sentence.
Sometime.
Yeah, sorry, my brain's blanking. I wouldn't ask that guy a question if you paid me to. He's a zib.
He's not the brightest bulb?
Yeah.
He's just not going to give me a good answer for anything.
Okay. Yeah, an idiot. Okay. Will, what does it mean if you give someone the wind? Number 9.
You pass gas on them.
The old Dutch oven?
Yep.
The old crop duster as you walk by?
You give somebody the wind. You're leaving them in the dust. You're blowing past them.
You are?
They're not even worth your time.
In a kind of specific setting, though.
Outdoor
No, I don't mean like a place. I mean in a certain type of interaction.
A date.
Correct.
Okay, so you're
jilting a suitor.
Okay.
They even used old terms to explain the old term.
Understood.
But if you stand somebody
I wasn't too far off.
No, you weren't at all. Okay. So it says to give someone the wind is to jilt a suitor. So somebody you're dating and you stand them up or whatever, that you gave them the wind. That one makes sense.
I agree.
I like that. I might bring that back.
Follow that. No, you won't.
Yeah, I was going to meet that guy for lunch. He gave me the wind, man.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah. All right, and last one, Will. This one, I think it's a poor one to end on, honestly, but we're not going to do 83 today, so we'll just do 10. Will, bags of mystery was a term for something back in the day. Bags o' mystery.
Bags o' mystery.
Yeah. Apparently in 1909.
Oh, dear Lord.
This was in a Victorian era book, a dictionary for heterodox English slang.
A bags of mystery is that's what they used to do and give out for Halloween. Instead of just one piece of candy, you might get.
They could give this out for Halloween, actually.
You might get apples. You might get fruit. You might. But you also might get some other stuff.
Right, you would. And that's where you're headed for the bag of mystery.
Yeah.
Other stuff like
candy. Human teeth.
Call back. Human teeth.
Throw it back.
It is a breakfast meat, Will. Anything. Sorry, I didn't mean to catch you post drink.
Get that out for Halloween.
Sausages were considered bag of mystery.
Okay, because it's all that leftover.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
Any kind of Polish sausage, kielbasa, anything like, but specifically sausages were bag of mystery.
Fair enough.
So there you go. There's your 10.
Okay.
Old
that's
slang.
Funny. I like that. That's fun to try to figure those out.
Yeah. So and there's 73 more. So
let's just go ahead and start.
Let's blow through. Yeah. Audience, hope you don't have anything else to do on Friday night. No. Well, I bookmarked it, and we'll go back to it another time and add some more. So that is segment 1. Will, you did noticeably well, and some of those I think I want to bring back. Gave him the wind.
Okay.
You know what?
You should.
He wanted me to show up, but I'm going to give him the wind.
I like it.
I like it. All right, we'll start using it with our students, see how long it takes to catch on.
Not long, trust me.
Yeah.
I have everybody doing these things with their hands right now.
Yeah, please describe, because it's hilarious.
You
don't want to?
No.
Oh.
It's from...
Okay.
It's from...
Somebody's whistling in the hallway.
Is that what I heard?
Yeah, I think so.
It's from an anime thing.
Oh,
it's an anime thing, and...
It's like a greeting?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, all righty. Well, let's move forward. Let's go on to segment dos. Well, this is what we're going to call by the numbers.
Okay.
Well, we played this game once before.
Did you know I was doing that?
I figured that's what you were doing. Well, this is called by the numbers. And by the numbers was the game where we try to guess each other's word. And the only feedback we get is a number from 0 to 100 or 1 to 100,
right,
indicating how close we are. 100 means we've got the word.
Ding, 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 ding.
So without further ado, the audience can figure it out as we go along. They get to play along. I'm not going to put up the word on the screen.
Okay.
So they won't know exactly what your word is or my word is until we get it. So, and again, this was the problem I had last time. It doesn't have to be like a description of the word. It's just somehow in your mind it's related.
It's related to the
yeah.
Yep.
So, okay, Will, would you like to go first or shall I?
Go ahead and you can guess my first word.
I'll guess your first one. Will, I'm going to start off with home.
5. Yeah.
I'm going to go to work.
7.
Life.
10.
Okay, I guess we are keeping track, right?
Oh, I mean, no, I don't. I mean, you can, but we don't have to.
Okay, that's fine.
You can keep track if you want.
That's okay. We don't need to compete all the time. I just wanted to make sure. I'd lose anyway.
No, you wouldn't. You're gonna start picking up here as soon as you get one of these things. That'll take you on the right track.
Family.
9.
Clothing.
12.
Walmart.
15.
Grocery store.
12.
Ladder.
7.
Professional wrestling.
Oh. 6.
Sports.
20.
Let's see. Activity. Hear the running in the hallways. Always the well-behaved students. I think somebody's dying. No, it's okay. That's our soccer team. They were excited to get their jerseys.
They're very, very happy. I'm sorry, what did you say?
I don't remember.
Okay.
How about outside?
Yeah, let's go with 60.
The beach.
80.
80? Sand.
83. Come on.
Waves.
Okay. 86.
Waves. Ocean.
92.
Shark.
100.
Yeah, baby. 100. That actually went quick once I started.
Once you get one of that first, I feel like the first clue that you
sorry
get.
To yell in the audience.
We just got very excited. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's good though.
That
was once I said outside.
It's one clue, man.
Beach,
that does it.
Wow. Okay.
One clue that does it.
All right. Sorry, I'm genuinely excited. I got
too.
that quickly. All right,
we couldn't contain. We yelled. Sorry, everybody, and that's listening.
I tried to back away from the mic.
I didn't. I dove right into it.
My favorite, by the way, when Will cheered. So when I've stopped playing as much Fortnite with Will just because I've just been so frantic in the evenings. But when we used to play
he plays
Fortnite,
another video game. That's not true.
I do play a little Minecraft, but I haven't even been playing that.
I was kidding. Go ahead.
But when I would play a solo game and you would join me, like I'd start before you, and you'd jump in and you'd be like cheering me on. When I would win, and you couldn't yell because Layla and Braxton would be asleep. And you'd be like, "Let's go!" That's all I'd hear in my ear.
A quiet cheer.
Quiet cheer. All right, so here we go. Number one.
I like when other people succeed. Man.
I do too. It's fun to watch people succeed. All right, Will, I got mine. Go ahead.
Let's go outside.
30. I'm going to try to go quick because I think it's funnier when it's quick.
Okay.
And yeah.
Sorry. Playground.
60.
Swing.
40.
Mulch.
Swing should have been 20.
Oh.
Mulch.
Okay.
10.
Okay. Children.
70.
Clothing.
25.
Okay. Sports.
75.
Okay, so kids and sports. What are we doing here?
You want me to tell you?
No.
Okay, good.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
No.
Baseball.
That's 100. 100. One
So you swear to God.
A baseball. I swear to God, that's my number one. So, of course, I do well, and then you do weller.
No, don't say that.
That was crazy.
That
Kids baseball. Okay.
Let's go.
And we were worried. We thought, you said before we recorded today, we might want to warn the audience because we're rusty. We haven't done this in a long time.
We have not played this game together since we played on the
last podcast. Yep. Yeah, and it's been a while. So, good. Okay, there we go. You know what? We're as good as those guys we saw do it. Okay. We're not as funny, but
no, okay. That's for sure.
Here we go.
All right.
Those guys, when they play, the one guy will go. When they think they got it, they'll like tee it up, and
they'll get it completely wrong. It's so funny.
Sorry, I didn't mean to snort in the camera. All right, number 2, Will, go ahead, give it to me.
You have to guess. I can't just tell you what it is.
That's what I said.
Okay.
I got excited. Will, in light of our last segment,
yes,
sausage. No, I'm kidding. Food.
2.
Animals.
5.
Nature.
6.
Metal.
20.
Plastic.
18.
Wood.
75.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. A tree.
74. I mean,
acorn.
72. We're backtracking.
Leaf. Okay.
50.
Okay.
Yes.
I got the message.
Yeah.
So wood. We'll go from wood. Furniture.
77.
Wood. Cabinet.
Around the same.
House.
Yeah, it's going to be an 85 normally.
Garage.
For you, 95.
Saw.
96.
Drill.
97.
Hammer.
100.
Okay, all right. What do you use on wood? Okay.
Why are we like this?
I don't know. It's fun, though. Mm-hmm. I feel like you know what? The truth is, sometimes when I watch us back, because I'll watch it with my family, it's almost like we're trying to be too serious.
Okay.
I wonder if the cameras, the environment feels so serious. I don't feel like we laugh as much as we do when we're just chatting.
Probably not.
I think we just need to instead of taking it so seriously like we're doing a production, just act like we're filming a conversation.
Right.
Yeah. All right, well, I got my number 2 for you.
All right.
You know
is this the last one?
It can be.
I don't even
I have 3.
Okay. Here we go.
So, yep.
Oh yeah, I have to I did the same thing.
I know.
It's the end of the day.
Okay, Will, it's number 2.
Yep, my brain is tired.
Okay.
Let's go
25.
All right.
Just kidding.
We're going to go sand.
2.
Okay. And then we're going to go desk.
2.
Stapler.
0.
Okay.
Negative 5.
I was just going to start naming things on a desk just to make you mad.
Nope.
Let's go clothing.
0.
Outside.
50.
Okay. Nature.
70.
Trees.
50.
Tornado.
40.
Okay. So outside weather. What was weather? I'm sorry.
Weather was 50,
50.
I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably should have been 30.
Nature was 70, though.
Correct.
Animal.
80.
Carnivore.
10. 5. 3.
All right. Bird.
Oh boy. Let's go a 2.
Okay. Mammal.
Oh, I think so.
4 legs, fur, warm-blooded.
No fur.
Okay. Pig.
4 legs. Wait, you know what? Stall for me. Pad for me.
Pad.
That's not helpful.
Okay. Sorry. Something's wrong with me today, I feel
Okay,
like.
yes, mammal.
Mammal. Okay, so, and mammal was an 80-something.
Mammal would be, it would be in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, give me...
Sorry. Thank you, Google. I feel dumb that I had to look that up, but I wasn't sure.
That's okay. Farm.
10.
Okay, so not on a farm. Let's go with North America.
Oh, boy. 0.
Okay.
Well...
Oh, here we go. Here we go. No,
10,
here we go.
10.
Say it one more time.
10.
Africa.
10. 90.
Lion.
5.
No, not a carnivore. Shoot.
You want to tee it up? I think you got it. I predict your next guess.
Place the tee down.
Okay.
Put the ball on the tee.
Okay.
They never forget. Elephant.
100. There you go. Right down the fairway.
Yes, sir.
4?
Nope.
Okay.
No 4. Right down the fairway, baby.
All right. Here we go. Oh, you only yell 4 if you're like in danger of hitting someone.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Very good. That makes sense because nobody should be standing in the middle of the fairway.
Sure.
Unless you're like rushing them.
I'm never rushing anybody.
Okay. You know what? I would love to go play golf, but I think I'd be so slow that I would be annoying to regular golf players.
Well, you just go to a course that isn't
busy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to guess number 3.
Okay. I tried to make this one easier.
Oh, okay.
Just because I didn't know how
in
we
that
would
case,
do on
I'm
time.
just going to say it.
Yep.
Pencil. No.
I'm just kidding.
I wish.
Dirk, if that would have happened, I swear to God, I would have left.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
letting
understand.
you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And watching for the lightning to strike.
Right.
Let's go with...
How about this? I'm setting a timer.
Okay.
Get it within 2 minutes, and you get a prize. We're just adding. This is just Dirk has no idea I'm doing this.
Okay.
And this is just something we're adding in just to see if he can do it. Ready?
Okay.
Set. Go.
Plastic.
5.
Person.
Something in my mouth.
People.
Sorry.
People.
10.
Clothing.
5.
Car. I'm no good under pressure.
5.
Nature.
7.
School.
25.
Family.
35.
Strangers.
No. 7. You were at 115, Dirk.
Food.
80.
Dinner.
84.
Lunch. Breakfast.
Probably could be
Dessert.
84. No.
Dinner. Hamburger. Dinner. 84. Dinner for
60.
Cookout.
75.
Dinner was highest. Table.
73. Still got 42 seconds.
Utensil.
65.
Okay, not a plate, not a fork, not a spoon. It's not a food. We said food. Food.
70.
Not a type of food, though. Okay.
25 seconds.
Family. Dinner.
20. Come on, you can do it.
How about a menu?
50.
Okay. Restaurant?
65.
That's not high enough. Waiter? Waitress? Server? Plates? Dirty dishes?
40. All right. Don't worry about the time.
Okay. Darn it. So dinner gave me some points.
Dinner definitely gave you some points.
Meal would be the same. Meal, lunch, breakfast. They were all
Could
roughly the same, you said.
I would say dinner would be the highest. If I gave you an 85 for dinner, I'd give you an 80 for lunch and a 75 for breakfast.
Beverage? No.
6.
So it has nothing. It's not like a beer or a wine or something.
It's not a food.
Not a food. Dinner. Grace? No.
30.
Why am I stumped?
Dang it. Sorry, I tried to make this one a relatively normal.
It probably is.
Everyday
I'm just
item.
missing it. Item.
Or just a thing. Yeah, just a normal everyday thing.
Platter. I can't.
20.
Okay. Dinner, everyday item. A napkin.
30.
I don't know. I feel like it's gone on for a while. Why don't you help me out? I don't want that the audio. I would keep playing, but it does get boring for the audience.
I want you to say kitchen.
Kitchen.
85.
Stove.
90.
Grill. That's not
92.
Your
No.
kitchen.
But you're on the right track.
Oven.
Yes, 100.
Okay.
100.
Right. Gotcha.
I just you were thinking more on the specific
Table,
food side.
dining room. Yeah, I'm picturing a family sitting around a table.
Yep, I know.
All right, good. So I got 2 out of 3.
It's what cooks your dinner, so I gave you the points for it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, very good. Well, I got one last one for you, so feel free to guess. It's funny. Well, never mind. I'll tell you this later.
Okay. Give me beach.
0.
Give me summer.
5.
House.
4, 6, 50, 60, 50. 50.
Bathroom.
10.
Kitchen.
70.
Utensil.
40.
Refrigerator.
75.
Drink.
35.
Food.
80.
Dessert.
No, boy. 20. Maybe 25.
I mean, it's fine.
But no.
Cereal.
20. 10. 5.
Touchdown.
Talk quick. Talk quick before it goes to 0. Tecmo Bowl.
So drink. Refrigerator was what?
80.
It was up there.
Up there.
Gave me a
Definitely in the refrigerator. Or has to do with
condiment.
87.
Ketchup.
32.
That's not what you wanted to hear. Salad dressing.
31. Maybe 33.
Mayo. Mustard.
34. 35.
Relish.
32.
It's a condiment. Ranch.
30.
What? These are all condiments.
Okay.
All right.
There's some more.
Barbecue. I mean, I went from condiment at 90 to.
This is.
All right. Barbecue.
No.
Honey mustard.
30. 20.
I could just sit here and name condiments all day, I guess.
Probably. Maybe you could narrow it down a little bit more.
I'm lost now.
Starts with a D. Ends with airy.
Oh. Dairy.
95.
Butter.
100. There it is.
I didn't know that was a condiment.
I guess it is. Is it? Or it's a fat.
You're probably right. I just didn't know.
As opposed to not being. Now, if it's not a condiment, Google, help me out.
Dairy.
Butter.
Sorry, when you said condiment, when I went to condiment, I went ketchup, mustard.
Substance
barbecue.
that is used to enhance the flavor of food, usually added in small quantities. Ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, or hot sauce. On the other hand, a spread is a thick substance applied evenly over a piece of food. So they call that a spread. But I guess it's debatable because here's a question that says on Google, is butter a condiment? Settling the debate. So I don't know. So maybe I messed with you.
It's all right. Bit. That's not a big deal.
All right, very
2
good.
2 for 3 for both.
2 for 3. And the end of segment 2.
Nice round of applause.
I'll add in some real fake applause. All right, Will, segment 3. They've been wanting it. They've been clamoring for it.
Let me ask you one question before we start. Who is they?
Absolutely no one.
Not a single person.
Not a single person, Will, but thank you for highlighting it.
Anyway, I need to ask you another question before we start. And I need you to give me an honest answer.
I'm going to adjust my glasses the way your family likes.
I don't want you to think about it. You have 3 seconds to give me an answer.
Okay. Lord help me.
When you toast your bread, how toasted is it?
Light brown.
Okay. Next. Move on. Segment 3.
Okay.
The last one.
Did I get it right?
It's fine.
Do you like yours lightly toasted or darker?
No, lightly toasted is fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is make me laugh.
Okay.
Yay! The audience cheers.
I'll try.
I'm going to laugh some today. I'm just telling you. Rather than keep track necessarily. Well, we're going to keep track, but rather than really keep track, I just want to have fun.
Okay.
All right, so here we go.
You know, girls also just want to have fun.
They do. I learned that from a girl that I went to high school with named Cindy. Will, would you like to start or shall you?
I probably should pull those up on my phone, huh?
Yeah, you could if you wanted to.
I didn't memorize them.
You might could. I didn't either.
Can I just be up front?
Yes.
Mine are not as good as normal.
Okay.
I feel like I've had strong ones in the past. These are not as strong.
Not as strong.
Okay.
So I will take that under advisement. I feel like you might be tricking me into not laughing.
No, that was sincere.
Yeah, but that's what you'd say if you
Please
weren't
look me in
being
my
sincere.
eyes. What did the fisherman say to the magician?
I'll catch your act next week.
Ooh, that's good. No, he said, pick a cod, any cod. That was good on the fly though. I liked yours. I'll catch your act next week.
Yeah,
that was good.
Well, maybe. But pick a cod. He was from Boston.
He was.
He was a Boston musician.
That's the same thing I thought of when I read
Pick a cod, any cod.
Pick a cod, any cod.
All right, Will. Crime's been crazy, especially in the cities lately. I don't know if you watch the news.
Yeah, I've heard.
The other day I read about a turtle who got mugged by 2 snails. When the police asked him what happened, he said, I don't know. It all happened so fast.
Can I tell you the setup almost got me before the punchline? Because I just was not expecting that.
That's one of them that they do get.
Yeah. Number 2.
Yep. I don't even think I care who wins. I think I just want to tell each other jokes and laugh. Okay.
Fun. Do you remember the joke that I told you?
Is this real or you set me up? Because that sounded like a setup. Right? You remember, it's when you start like that, it's always, hey,
I was asking you a question.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't trust.
Do you remember
trust issues?
Do you remember the joke I told you about the chiropractor?
No.
It was about a week back.
See, I knew it. I knew it was a setup from the beginning. All right, Will.
Oh, man.
Well, my friends, I'm a musician.
I do. I've known that for
my
a while.
friends and I formed a band. And we were struggling to come up with a name. We finally settled on 999 megabytes. We thought that was a strong name, but we still don't have a gig yet.
That's a strong joke.
You like that one?
That's a strong joke. No gigabytes, just megas.
No gig. We still haven't gotten a gig.
That's thoughtful.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that too.
I like that. That was good. Did you hear about the... So stupid.
That they put barcodes on the ships in Scandinavia.
They did it so they could Scandinavia.
Okay.
That's a strong joke.
That's one of my best favorite ones that you came up with.
I didn't come up with that.
Well, but I meant that you used.
Yeah, that was it's just thoughtful.
Scandinavia.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, did you hear about the giraffe with the big butt?
No.
It was a tall tale. So stupid.
Just try that one out on BNL.
Yeah.
LG.
Yep.
Number 3, Will. Did you know, this is something I think about when I'm home alone and the television's broken, Will. I have nothing else to do. Think about the crowbar. Before the crowbar was invented, crows just had to drink at home.
What did the TV have to do with it?
I just made that part up. Like, when else would you think about?
I don't know, but like that's why it called me. I did not think that's where that was going.
I forget, some comedian somewhere, it might have been George Carlin, used to say, these are things I think about when I'm home alone and the TV is broken.
That's funny.
So I just stole that from whoever made that up.
That's funny. I told my wife the other day that I was building a model of Mount Everest. She said, "Oh, to scale?" I said, "No, babe, it's to look at." Why would you scale that?
I like that one.
Thank you.
Almost as much as I like this one, Will. Mm-hmm. Did you know that if you fart and sneeze at the same time, you take a screenshot?
That is very funny. That's good. That's good. That's darn good.
I like that one.
That one is solid.
I strategically snuck it in at number 4, the cleanup spot.
Yep. That's good.
All right.
This is 5?
Yeah.
How do you get 100 math teachers into a room that only fits 99? Just carry the one.
Carry the one.
Carry the one.
Carry the one. I like that. Carry the one. Number 5, Will. Today, a delivery person dropped off my Halloween costume that I ordered early. It's a grizzly costume.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they only delivered half of it.
It's frustrating.
I was so frustrated. Yeah. I nearly choked the guy with my bare hands.
I'm glad you refrained from doing that, though.
Yeah. Well, in hindsight, it wouldn't have been legal.
Probably not. Let's see what's next. Oh, before I came in here, I passed gas in my own wallet. Now I got gas money. Stop looking at me.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, this next joke, I'm just going to tell you right now, is a bad joke about a bad joke.
Okay.
Well, recently I told a kind of an impolite joke at an alopecia convention. Fortunately, it didn't raise any eyebrows. And just in case, there's one person, and I will not mention the person by name, but there is one person in Missouri, and if you happen to watch this podcast, I thought about you and making you laugh with that joke, and you'll know who you are. And I think you're the type of person that will appreciate that joke. And if not, it was nice being friends with you. I thought that was clever.
That is
and
very solid joke.
But not... I don't know if it's okay.
I don't know either.
It would depend on the person with the condition.
Probably.
And how they see it. Okay.
Oh, man.
Didn't raise any eyebrows.
Did I tell you I got fired from my...
Nice segue. By the way, alopecia, did I speaking of alopecia, did I tell you I got fired?
I would have gotten through that if you didn't laugh.
I'm sorry. It was just a right turn.
I know, sorry. Did I tell you though I got fired from my New Year's Eve gig?
No, you didn't.
I really dropped the ball.
Well, I got an email the other day. Speaking of New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I got an email the other day and I got excited about because I thought it was going to teach me how to read maps backwards.
Okay.
Turns out it was just spam.
I got there in my head before.
Good.
That's funny.
Good.
That's actually very funny.
Good.
Hey, do you know how the hamburger introduces his girlfriend?
No.
Meet Patty.
Of course.
Why not?
Makes sense.
To me, it did.
Okay. Well, my wife said that quilts are better than duvets.
Okay.
I said, you better be careful making blanket statements like that.
That's good. I like that one. Better be.
Better be Butterbean?
But hey, that was a kid's show.
Butterbean was a kid's show?
Butterbean's Cafe.
Wasn't Butterbean that boxer guy?
He was.
Okay.
Still, I mean,
Is?
not anymore.
Okay. Did he pass?
No, he's actually
just out of a...
He had like really a turn for the worse.
Like health-wise?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he started. Do you remember Diamond Dallas Page,
yes.
the wrestler?
DDP.
He does DDP yoga now.
Yes.
Right. And he started going to. Butterbean started going to DDP, and he could barely walk and
really
didn't know how much longer he was going to make it. And now he's like in some of the best shape he's ever been in. Which
so
is awesome.
The DDP yoga was all about yoga for people that are in pretty bad physical shape.
Correct.
And I actually have been interested to look into it even for myself as a way to start
just
gaining flexibility and getting some health back, just because when I heard him talk about it, and he basically, for those that don't know, Diamond Dallas Page was a former professional wrestler, athlete, I'm sure, and just his body's broken up from all the years of abuse, and he developed this sort of adaptive yoga for people that aren't, Gumby. All right, well...
it's my turn?
I don't remember, but go ahead.
Did you? This is number 9 for me.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, did you know that French fries weren't even created in France?
Okay. I don't think I knew that.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, they were made in Greece. I didn't
EA.
I didn't know if you knew that.
EASE. Gotcha. Not EECE. Will, my number 9. I like that one. Will, my number 9. I have some bad news. From my doctor, he told me that I was going deaf.
Oh, dang.
Band directors, you're around a lot of noise.
That makes sense.
I gotta tell you, man, that news was really hard to hear. You saw it coming a mile away. Heard it before?
No, I don't know if I heard that before.
Just saw it coming a mile away.
I picked up what you were putting down.
Okay.
This past weekend, I saw the craziest thing. Driving down the road, and stop looking at me like that.
I'm sorry, I was interested in your story.
Yeah.
It's a real spellbinder.
Yeah. I was driving down the road, and I passed the jail. And on the side of the jail, I saw a little person climbing down the wall of the prison. He was a little condescending.
That reminds me of one that I didn't bring with me, but it was about a fortune teller who was a small person. That's where I thought this might be. A small fortune teller who escaped from prison. And they put out an APB that said there's a small, medium, at large.
That's
where I thought that one was going.
No, but that's I like.
I didn't bring that one today.
That's
but
funny.
My number 10, Will.
He was a con. That was descending.
And he was
descending.
Yeah. or another one about gosh. Okay, no, I'm not gonna.
Here we go.
All right,
number 10.
Number 10, Will.
Hit me with your best shot.
How do you spot the blind guy at the nudist beach?
Okay, how do you spot the blind guy at what?
How do you spot the blind guy at the nudist beach?
I'm not sure.
It's not hard. And that was my kicker I saved for last.
That's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
I figured that was PG enough for the podcast.
That's fine.
And that is our segment, Will. That is our Make Me Laugh. I think we'll do a happy medium of those, like, where we try not to laugh and keep track maybe, but I like laughing at the other person's.
Funnier.
So hopefully, audience, you hadn't heard some of those and you got to see or hear some good laughs. And speaking of good laughs, I have none none of a good laugh for the end here. So let me just read this terrible joke that you're all going to hate.
Hit me with it.
And then we'll get out of here. Well, there was a woman, older woman, elderly woman.
Or a woman.
Had money. You know, she was well-to-do, widow.
That's nice. Good.
She went to give herself a big treat for her 70th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just sweet lady, wanted to treat herself to something nice. So she stayed overnight in this really nice hotel.
Nice.
So when she checked out the next morning, the desk clerk handed her a bill for $400.
Wow.
She demanded to know why the charge was so high. She said, I agree it's a nice hotel, but the rooms aren't worth $400 just for an overnight stay. I didn't even have breakfast. The clerk told her that $400 is the standard rate and that breakfast had been included in case she wanted it. She insisted on speaking to the manager. So the manager comes down and he approaches the desk clerk, and who's already warned him that this lady doesn't want to pay her bill, and he says, ma'am, this hotel has an Olympic-sized pool and a huge conference center which were available for you to use. And she said, but I didn't use them. Mm-hmm. And he said, well, they're here. You could have. He went on to explain she could also have seen one of the in-hotel shows for which they were so famous. We have the best entertainers from the world performing over here. She said, but I didn't go to any of those shows. Well, we have them, and you could have. No matter what amenity the manager mentioned, she replied, but I didn't use it, and the manager countered with his standard response. After several minutes' discussion, and with the manager still unmoved, she decided to pay, so she wrote a check and gave it to him. Mm-hmm. The manager was surprised when he looked at the check. He said, but madam, this check is only for $50. She said, that's correct. I charged you $350 for sleeping with me. The manager says, but I didn't. And she said, well, too bad. I was here and you could have. I say that lady is wonderful. She got it all over the manager.
That was probably the best one that you've had.
And longer. So I was hoping the investment would be worth it.
That was very fun.
Well, I was here all night and you could have.
I was here. That's great.
So, Will, we're going to end up with 55. We're going to ding. And we're going to click, and we're going to type, and we're going to forward to friends, and we're going to hack into computer systems and upload the White Chocolate Podcast as everybody's homepage.
Okay.
And we're probably not going to do any of that, Will.
No, but I hope you at least ring that bell.
Me? I've already rang it.
No, but I want them.
Oh. Both of them?
All two of you.
Try not to do it on the same day because I get an email alert.
That's right.
So if I can get 2 emails on 2 different days, it'll feel like we're really taking off.
That's right.
By the way, the UPS sponsorship?
Yes.
Still not in.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. But we'll try.
We're getting there.
And this is where the music starts? We can't hear it now. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thanks for coming back. Sorry for our best of last week. Hope you enjoyed some of the old stuff. Back when we were young. Gosh, we looked so young in those videos.
Back in yesteryear.
And we will be back again next week with all things that are wonderful and some new segments for you. So thank you very much. Have a great week. Toodles.
Bye.
Condescending.
Just a little condescending.